This segment of Showcase is brought to you by Cabin Creek Interiors. Paint is a big deal when it comes to designing your home, but what does it mean? How do you do it the right way? And how do you make sure it actually goes with everything in your home? Well, we have come to the expert, our friend Michael Mazeros. All right, show us what you got going on here, because what you have at Cabin Creek is so interesting. You have paint, but it's not just about getting paint, it's about the entire experience.
Right. We recently expanded our showroom from next door in our design offices to have a full design center here with Benjamin Moore. And, you know, big box stores sell paint, design centers sell solutions.
Ooh.
And so, you know, we have the expertise on top of the product knowledge in addition to the color knowledge. So we can really hold their hand and guide them to the perfect color and the perfect product that's gonna last and look really good, have the right sheen level, all of that.
Now, I have been that person who has tried to figure out what paint to put in a room. I've tried like going online and doing it virtually. It never looks the way that you actually think it's going to. Why is online so different than in person?
Well, online you don't get much expertise other than maybe some paid blog posts that are gonna sell you a product. But also monitors do not render color the same way that they do in real life. And here in the design center, we actually have multiple different lights that you can view the color in, so we can guide you to the perfect color in the space.
Now, what if we had something like an item where like, oh, I love this pillow, it was my great-grandmother's, I want to design an entire room around it. Like, can we bring items to you and you create something based on that?
Yes, absolutely. We encourage clients to bring in the things that they're working with. You know, it's not just paint. We also have a full line of wallpaper, 22,000 wallpapers sampled here.
Sorry, what? How many?
Yeah, it's a lot. We carry almost every major brand of wallpaper. We have 120,000 fabrics sampled here in our studio as well. So we can really pull the whole thing together. Area rugs, Hunter Douglas blinds and shades, draperies, valances, Roman shades, you name it. We can pull it all together right here in one place. Trying to do that online is impossible.
No, and most of us don't have the design eye to actually pull it off together. What about the colors that are like hot for this year? What are you seeing in trends for paint colors?
Well, in paint, obviously, we have our color trends, and these are meticulously researched. And that's one of the reasons that we love Benjamin Moore, is they do a lot of research and development with color, with trends, with macro trends globally, and with local trends. And right now, we're seeing a lot of moody, deep, earthy tones, which are really great, especially for color drenching, which is a big trend right now, where you paint from the ceiling to the floor all the same color.
Wait, what? Like,
Yeah, you don't need to have white trim. Trim doesn't have to be white.
you do the whole thing all one color.
The whole thing all in one color. It gives you a really enveloping, beautiful, soft room, and it's becoming really popular. The color of the year for 2025 is the cinnamon slate, which is this gorgeous kind of purple brown, very raisin kind of looking. But these beautiful Loden greens and these gorgeous warm browns are really in right now. So gray is long gone.
You know what's so interesting is that I know that the colors look this way right now based on the lighting of the room that we're in, and we're near a window, but I know what you were saying before is that the lighting that you're gonna have in your room and your window position all affects that, and you're able to tell us, hey, based on your specific room, this is how it's gonna actually show before you buy the paint and do everything.
And not only that, we can order the large samples for a client. They can send them to the home. They can look at them in multiple areas of the room. I say never paint a swatch in the middle of a wall, because then you're seeing how it's interacting with the color that won't be there anymore. You want to put it next to the things that will be there, so you can see the relationship. And having a big sample, you can move it around.
You're the expert. You can create this look so that way you get home and everything looks polished and finished and beautiful together, and your team walks us through the entire process.
Right. Clients can feel more confident. We hold their hand through the whole process. We answer any questions they have. You can be as insecure as you want to be, and by the time you leave here, hopefully you'll be ready to take on the world of design.
Michael Mazeros, thank you so much. Cabin Creek Interiors is where you should be coming for all of your interior design needs. This segment of Showcase is brought to you by Cabin Creek Interiors.